Life is busy. Disciple making is slow, but we can find rest and hope in Jesus. Welcome to 419 Moment of Encouragement, created to bring you short messages, scriptures, testimonies, and prayers to keep us focused on the kingdom of God and His promises.
Hello, and welcome to this episode of the Moment of Encouragement. Have you heard the story of the starfish? A young girl was walking along the beach, upon which thousands of starfish had washed up during a terrible storm. When she came to each starfish, she would pick it up and throw it back into the ocean. People watched her with amusement. She had been doing this for some time when a man approached her and said, "Little girl, why are you doing that? Look at the beach. You can't save all these starfish. You can't begin to make a difference." The little girl seemed crushed, suddenly deflated. But after a few moments, she bent down, picked up another starfish, and hurled it as far as she could into the ocean. Then she looked at the man and replied, "Well, I made a difference for that one." Don't you love that story? We can see the reason for helping one in that story. And I can see that in the Bible too. When you read the Bible, don't you just love how Jesus goes out of his way to find the one that needs him? That he includes those that are not included? Jesus went after the one. Jesus included criminals. There was the thief on the cross. He included the people that were unclean. These would be the people that did not follow all the cleanliness laws and rituals. He went to the people who were the outcast, the Samaritans, the Gentiles, the poor, the sick, the lepers, the women, and the list goes on. Jesus goes out of his way to be with them and invite them into the kingdom of God. He reached out to those left out and included them to come with him. See, Jesus always defined his mission based on who is included, not on who is left out, like those washed up on the shore and needing to be saved. Think about a time in your life when you were left out. Maybe you were picked last for a team. Maybe you were not invited to a party. Maybe you were treated wrong and left out due to some physical appearance, age, race, obesity, hair texture, height, disability, or something similar. And this caused you to be left out of what was going on or feel that way. It hurts. So as Christ followers, we're supposed to be like Jesus. God made us in his image, and then he asked us to follow Jesus so closely that we grow into his likeness, right? This is our journey in this life, to love God and love Jesus. And while we do that, he changes us. So let me ask you a question today. Who do you know that is not included, that maybe needs a helping hand? Can you think of people in your workplace, the gym, your neighborhood, the shops you visit, people who are lonely and overlooked? What would it look like if you invited them to have a cup of coffee? Or to come with you to church? What would our community start to look like if all of those who feel alone or washed up were accepted and loved for who they are, a child of God? Now go back with me to the story of the starfish for a minute. The ending: the old man looked at the girl inquisitively and thought about what she had done and said. Inspired, he joined the little girl in throwing starfish back into the sea. And soon others joined, and all the starfish were saved. That's the beautiful ending. See, the kingdom of God, Jesus' kingdom, would be coming on earth, and it would be a beautiful sight. The cool thing about this type of radical love is it is not hard or time-consuming. You only need to ask and invite people. So spend some time this week and pray. Ask the Lord to give you spiritual eyes to see those who are hurting or lonely. take some steps to invite them to the places where they can experience Jesus. Discipleship is becoming like Jesus. It's doing the things that he would do if he was living your life today. If Jesus was going to the ordinary places you go and seeing the people you see, how would Jesus respond to them? It's that easy. So pray and invite. He is with you, and you never know what kind of difference it could make to that one.
Join us next time as we stay faithful and find joy in our journey with Jesus.